Hi, this is Teresa Rusin with Arlington Independent Media. I'm here at O'Sullivan's in Arlington, Virginia for a town hall with two of the candidates for Virginia's 8th Congressional District. We'll talk to them briefly about their experiences on the campaign trail. I'm here with Charles Hernick. He is our Republican candidate for Virginia's 8th Congressional District. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm glad that y'all could come out tonight. We're looking forward to a great candidate forum.
Absolutely. I mean, we're excited to be here, but I want to talk to you briefly about the experience of campaigning in this district, especially as a Republican candidate.
Yeah.
Can you give me a few of your experiences?
Sure. It's been super rewarding. The thing that probably the biggest takeaway for me is that people really, really care. I think that you look at the news right now, there's a lot of cynicism in terms of what we're seeing in the presidential contest.
Can you tell me from your experience, what have you found are some tips and tricks?
Oh, sure. First things, it's not easy. Fundraising is not easy. Whether you're trying to sell cookies or Girl Scout cookies or lemonade stand, trying to get funds is about getting people to understand your message. And I've been able to do that. So I've had some success, but it is very difficult. This is my first time running for office in a very much uphill battle. I'm the underdog, and that's okay. I wear that label proudly. But that's also where we've been able to beat expectations and do a lot with the funds that we have. If you check out my YouTube page, my Facebook page, we're doing a lot for low cost in terms of clever social media work where I've got my dog involved. We're trying to get as many people tuned in, trying to look outside the box a little bit in terms of the advertising and how we're reaching people.
I'm here now with Julio Gracia, who is our independent candidate for Virginia's 8th Congressional District. Thank you so much for agreeing to talk to us.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm glad to be here.
So one of the things that we're most interested in is the campaigning experience. It's so difficult and often the thing that makes people the most fearful about attempting political office. So can you give us some highlights on your experience?
I've had a fantastic experience campaigning, and as you know, as an independent, I don't have the resources that the major parties have. So basically my whole campaign has been about outreach, meeting people, and that's where I really have a good interaction with people. I knock on doors, hello, particularly when I was collecting signatures. You got to collect 1,000 signatures to get on a ballot. I collected more than that, yes, to have some insurance to make sure I made it to the ballot, and I did. But in doing that process, I would introduce myself, and so many people would start telling me what the issues were to them.
What can you tell us about your fundraising techniques?
You see, I think part of the problem in our political system is the influence of money. I have eliminated that from my campaign. I'm self-funded, and in the process, in the federal election process, you can spend up to $5,000 without having to any sort of regulation, any forms to fill out. There's no administrative issues that you have to address in filling in information. Running as independent, you don't have the infrastructure of both parties, and that's hard to break. The news coverage is a lot better for those people who are running with an established party. That's just the way I have realized that it is. If you're running for a party that's established, a Democrat or Republican party, the media will give it some more validation that because these are the historical parties, we're going to cover them more closely than one person who is trying to be as just a citizen running for an elected office. I don't think they really shouldn't do that.
That's all for me here at O'Sullivan's. I want to thank the Arlington Green Party, the Arlington Libertarian Party, and both of our candidates for their time here at this town hall. Back to the news desk.